We're excited about our new building and our new location. It is a direct reflection of our firm and how we work. We love the history of these old downtown buildings. It's really more of a laboratory or a studio. We really wanted to let that history kind of read through and become a part of who we are at arcDESIGN. It was also vitally important that we continue to invest in downtown Indianapolis. Many of our projects are in this area, and we just have an affinity for the core of downtown here.
This area is so-called Main Street. We'll have big, long, 30-foot long by 4-foot wide, workstations, like big, long countertops for Carrie and Elizabeth and Scott to lay out all their carpet and drawings and stuff. So we're working with Paul and Mitch and Alan. We've decided to do a few things, which, in my opinion, has actually kind of worked out for the better.
What they wanted to do was be able to design and coordinate this thing kind of at once, and I think the process was just really great. And working with the guys at arcDESIGN, they just did an awesome job of helping to facilitate that process.
In over 20 years of construction, this is going to be one of the most unique buildings I've ever worked on. I've worked on big projects and small projects, all different kinds, but this project I'm going to remember because of how different it is.
Working on our own office has been a learning experience, in that we've been able to take a hard look at how we function on a daily basis and really think about who we are and who we want to be.
This building's been here for 130 years. It was here before certainly we moved in, and it'll be here long after we move out. So we wanted to let that history express itself. And so when we took the paneling from the 1970s off the walls, and we found the colors, and we found the textures and the patterns, we found graffiti, we really wanted just to leave it alone and let that kind of talk to us, let that be a part of our new history. So I have no idea who Mr. Kramer is, but I'm glad he's now a part of our firm.
Exterior walls spread out and actually painted with drywall and make it look nice and prim and proper. But after working with Pepper, we actually peeled off the stucco from the old Burger King and plaster and lathe, and Pepper's done a good job exposing what used to be there. But again, another perfect example of leaving everything naked and raw. We're leaving the brick windows, what used to be a window, just raw.
We brought the painter out first thing. Normally the painter's the last guy to show up. We brought the painter out and showed him around, said, hey, you want to go through your scope, make sure you got it all covered. We're going to get you started on painting the joist right away. And then said, no, there's another thing. We want you to go ahead and paint all the walls too. He's like, wait a minute, you want me to paint the walls first? I'm the first guy.
Yeah.
And so that's really kind of an example of how this design is unique, unlike anything else we've ever done, and really glad to be a part of it.
There's more work surface per person. Essentially, this will be our lobby. There is no seating area. We don't have a place for people to wait. We have to actually welcome everybody into our environment.
The company has always been about what we do, not what we say or marketing strategy. And this building is the same way. This building is an honest expression of who we are. Our growth has always been driven by phenomenal people on the inside driving operations, coupled with just exceptional relationships on the exterior with our clients. Our building is really set up more to be a studio, a laboratory for our work. We want to use the best technology available, which is the same technology we bring to our clients. So we had the building laser scanned both inside and out, produces a point cloud that then we can draw into Revit, and we have a three-dimensional model of the building. That helps us not only convey the design to the user groups, it helps us in collaboration with our consultants, and when teamed with the right contractor, is a really powerful tool in the field during construction for coordination issues.
The finishes at our new office are pretty straightforward. We use simple, clean, raw materials wherever possible. We wanted to put the emphasis on detailing and smart design. We like to think of ourselves as an approachable company, and I think the new office conveys that.
The studio design reinforces who we are and how we work. We've set up these pods of 4 workstations throughout the studio, so everybody has their own individual workstation, but they can easily work as a group, and it creates a collaborative, creative environment. It's not an overly corporate setting. We wanted to set it up so that as somebody comes into arcDESIGN, they're immediately part of the studio.
We do a lot of collaboration, and it's set up really well for that.
We wanted the office to feel welcoming and unpretentious, but professional and well thought out. We also thought it was important to take advantage of the great old building we've moved into. We've never really thought of ourselves as super corporate, but rather as a tight-knit, approachable company. And I think our new space reflects that.
And I think ARC is going to be able to really sell this as what kind of product they supply. They respect history, and that they will give you a new product on top of that and give you a complete package I think that can really sell.